natural, when you try to show all the tree. You don't always need to have a subject in your picture, in fact. Sometimes it's just about the composition, it's more about architecture also. It's really depends on what kind of picture you're trying to show. So the first one, you have subject, but you don't always need a subject in your picture. Here is more to show like a way of following the line in the grid, as an example. The next one is also another case. So, no, not this. Oh. This one. So this one is, there's a composition here. So what is the subject in this one?
Yes? Fish.
The fish, exactly. We have a fish. And this one is speaking about the third rule, which is framing the subject. So we have a natural framing here of the fish with the river, and we have a tree here. We have leaf here, and we have leaf here, and those leaves they are framing the picture, which means they are creating a natural way where we understand that this is a river, this is fish in the river, and our eye is into the fish. First, and we understand that this is a path. This is a path for the fish to go through. So yeah, when you take a picture, try also to think about. So this is a bit more advanced actually, as a rule. When you take a picture, you imagine also a story behind it. You imagine somewhere where the fish are having their life, their story. So this is a way of framing the subject. So those are a few examples. I have more. If you want to discuss about other also, we can. If you have to question, don't hesitate to ask me. So yeah, this is a few examples to show how to do this. So now, how do we do a good picture? So I'm gonna repeat a bit myself, but it's all right. So a clear subject. When we have a subject, we need a clear subject. So the viewer know what the photo is about. So we have a clear subject. At the beginning, we had a cat. We know it's about a cat. We had a mosque after. We know it's about a mosque. And we had a boat. We know it's about a boat. It's clear, easy, simple. We know what is the picture about. So this is the first thing. Emotion or atmosphere. It's not always necessary, but when we take a picture, we try to send some emotion or send feelings to people. Even if sometimes we think it's just without a feeling or without anything, like picture always have an interpretation. For example, if we see the cat at the beginning, the cat is cute, he's sleeping, he's like having a little sleep, a little nap, so people are more like, oh, this is cute, this is something comforting. Yeah, this is the kind of feeling you have. You have a mosque after in the second picture, which is more linked to like something religious, something that people respect, something that people appreciate. It's part of culture. You have also after like a boat. A boat can be a symbol of like a fisherman. It may be like life for a fisherman. It's his way of work. It's his job. It's also a symbol of sea, a symbol of like. There's always emotion that go through this different picture that we take. When we take a selfie, for example, that we send to our family or that we send to our friend, it can mean I'm good, I'm alright, or it means I'm pretty, look, I look cute today. Or it can mean many things, but when we send a picture to someone, we always want to send him a message with this picture.
Yeah.
And third thing, the good use of light, as I explained earlier, the good use of light. The light is important. The light is one of the most important things, either for filming or for picture. Light is always the center of the camera, and that's how we capture the different detail. That's how you create an atmosphere within the picture. So this is really important. The composition. So the composition is first following the rules,
The grid line.
and second, the framing with the different environment and the things, and the line also, the different things. A picture can have a meaning or a message. So a lot of pictures are famous in the world because they can be politically famous. You know, like when you take a picture of a politic, there is something important, or a message of, let's say you send a picture to your family telling them you are good, or you sending something to your friend to tell them I'm here right now, so they know which place you are. Like this is easy picture in life, but each picture have a meaning or a message behind. And when you take picture, it's not important if it's not perfect. It's not important if it's not like the way we imagine it. Like no picture is perfect. It's normal to have like some blur sometimes, some bad lighting. We all have like this kind of picture, and there is no picture that is perfect in all the picture that we're taking since humankind. You know. Just try to. It's something that you shouldn't take really into consideration, you know, because just shoot what you want to shoot, and then if it's good, it's good. If it's not perfect, it's not a problem. So yeah.
So, thank you, Manu.
Thank you.
Do you have some questions?
If you have any question, or later if you want.
Uh,
We can, if you have later or now, I can answer your question.
how the best, you say the sun like that, how the best picture or the best time in if we can take a picture?
With the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is many times. So there is the best time is during the golden hour. Do you know the golden hour?
In the morning?
It's there. There is two times for the golden hour. There is the morning, yes, and there is the before the sun the sunset. Yeah. So there is two times. I think in Hong Kong it's around 5 to 6, right? 5 to 6 p.m. And in the morning it's around 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. something like that. So this is the best moment where you can have the best lighting.
So you no need to use the lighting, right?
Yeah, you don't need to consider it because anywhere it's gonna be good. Usually, yeah. And the sun is not super strong, you know. It's still a little bit like easy. So this is a really good timing to take pictures. If it's like in the middle of the day, you will need to be behind the sun, which means that the sun needs to be behind you or on top of you, but not facing your camera. So if this is your camera, the sun needs to be somewhere here or somewhere behind you, but not in front of you. Because if it's in front of you, it's gonna come here, and then the person in front of you, you know, sometimes it's like there's shadow or it's black or it's like, you know, yeah. So you need to be behind the sun, and the sun needs to be putting his light like in front of you like this. Yeah, this is the best time to.
I think same for selfies, right?
Something for selfie. Yeah. When you take a selfie, the best thing is to having your camera. So your phone is here. You do a selfie of yourself, and the sun is in front of you. So it's behind the camera actually when you think about it, because the camera is shooting this way, so the sun is still behind the camera. So the sun should be always the light. The source of light should be always like either behind the camera or like in a frame where the camera don't capture it. So the light that is captured by camera should be the light that is in your subject, not the direct light. Okay, so the direct light comes to your subject, and the light from the subject is the one that the camera captures. Yeah. I don't know if it's too complicated.
Yeah, I think it's always like your subject need to face the sun.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And the camera never directly with the sunlight. The camera never with the light directly.
Yeah.
That's how you do this one.
So sometimes my friend using the lighting, right?
Yes,
This lighting for professional, like a portrait photo or something. You.
So for this kind of lighting, it really depends on how strong it is, on how they position it. But let's say if you have like this case like this, let's say you have like a subject here. And you are taking a picture of him here. So this is your camera. Okay. So let's say there is no sun, it's just like electricity lightning. So if this is the source of light here, it needs to go to him. Okay, so just like this, not in your way. I don't know why it was so small. It is a bigger. So this is your subject, and your camera is here. Okay, so this is your camera. So the camera, when it shoots like all this. Let's say like this. Okay, so this is the camera. The camera range. Okay, this is the camera range. There is no sun, we are in the night time, so we have our light. So our light needs to be positioned here. It can be here, it can be here. It depends on what you want to do. It can be anywhere. But the important thing is it needs to be going to the subject. Okay? The light to the subject, not to your camera. This is not good. The light to your subject. So if you have it always needs to go to your subject. And this light that will go to your subject will be reflected from the subject. So the subject will reflect this light to you, but never directly. So this is not good. So never directly to the camera. Okay? So whatever you do, it always needs to be on the subject first, the light on the subject, and then never on the camera. Okay? Or only case you do it with the camera is when you have like a really smooth little light, you know, not strong, like little smooth light, like orange or like sunrise or sunset, you know, like when the sun is like low or like setting already. This is good. This is not a problem, okay? Because it's a little light, you know. But if it's a strong light, on the subject all the time, never to the camera, because you're gonna have like some weird light effect or like not good shadow, this kind of things. So this is the rule that you always need to think about.
Sometimes we need to flash, right? Flash. Why sometimes the red color in the
in the eyes?
In the eyes.
Oh yeah, this is a light effect that come with the flash during night time. I don't use a lot of flash, honestly, when I do photography. I try to avoid it, but it's just like a physical effect with the light. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But it's hard to predict. I think it's like when you have like your flash and there's another source of light. It's like when there's two sources of lighting, I think. So if you use flash, I suggest to be in a place where you don't have a strong light already. So if you try to avoid it, like be in a place where there's like no strong light and you can use the flash. This is something where you can do to avoid having this kind of red on the eyes.
So what should we do if it's night, but we have light, but it's not too strong? So how to make the lighting better?
During the night?
Yeah, like you can capture things easily with your eyes, like it's not too dark. But when you do with your camera, sometimes you can't get a good picture.
So for this, you need to. So if you're with a phone, there's option to modify the lighting. so you capture more light from your lens. So, for example, you can modify the option in your phone. I don't know how, it really depends on the phone model, but there is option that allow you to capture more light. If it's with a camera, you have also option to increase the capture the capture of lighting that you have in your camera. So you can upgrade it, and then the camera is going to take more light. But I don't recommend to do this. I recommend to be in a place where you have good lighting. I recommend to have either like real good lighting or fake good lighting, because if you modify the option, your picture is going to be blurred.
Oh.
So you're going to have point on the picture. You know, maybe you have seen this before, like kind of little point everywhere, and then you don't understand why. So this is when you try to increase the light capture with just the lens. So because every lens is like have like its own light capacity, which means like some lens can capture a lot of light, some other can capture just a little bit. And if you have like a lens that don't capture a lot and you try to make it increase the lighting, then you're gonna have like a clear picture, but it's gonna be not beautiful. You're gonna have like little points on your picture, little blur everywhere. So I recommend more being in a place where you have like either good natural lighting or like a fake lighting if you really want to take a picture with this condition. Yeah, because dark and picture is hard, you know, because the basis of the picture is having a good lighting, and if you don't have a good lighting, it's hard. You need to find somewhere with that. It's really hard otherwise. Or you have like a fake one, or you can, if you have a camera, you can use your phone flash also. If you don't have like a good light with you, phone flash can help. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, but you need light for sure. You need light.
So you can't force it.
You can't force it. You can't force it. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Then some picture have a story, right?
Yes.
How to make picture have a story like that? Can you tell us what?
Maybe Mia can speak about.
Yeah, actually that's what we want to talk about today. So thank you for asking the good question. Like, we know pictures can tell stories. So how to tell stories? I want to introduce you to a very useful way, which is called photo voice. So basically it's photo plus voice. So it means using your photos, your photography to speak up for yourself. Like, we don't talk with our mouths, we talk with our photos. So photo voice is a way to tell your stories using photos and words. And I give you this when you came. So as you can see here, there is something called SHOWED, showed.
Show.
So what does showed do? Showed is a guideline to help us think how can a picture help us to better tell the stories, to convey our emotions and feelings. So what you see in a photos, how does it make you feel? Why do you think it will happen? What can we do about it? So for every photos, maybe you can have all this kind of elements or materials you can think about how to explain. Some photos you can think about a few, but the more you can fit into the guideline, the more stories a photo can convey. So that's like